Nighttime, and welcome back to Top 5 Wednesdays. It's time for a disclaimer! Top 5 Wednesdays were created by Ginger Reads Laney for BookTube, link in the doobly-doo. I'm taking them and using them for video games because I can. Ha 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 ha. All the opinions expressed in these Top 5 Wednesdays are the opinions of me, Julian, and not the opinions of the rest of Pariah Caste unless otherwise noted. There's a cat on the back of my chair. There's also a cat on top of a bookshelf, and she keeps knocking stuff down. Okay, so it's the end of the year, and I'm supposed to be, according to the list of Top 5 Wednesdays that I have, doing my top books and video games, because I'm stealing it, that I played this year. But I didn't really actually play that many new video games this year, new to me video games this year, and I would have to like go through and comb through and try to remember what I played this year, and I feel like there's not really enough to make a good top 5 list. I know that's weird, but I am a big game replayer, and also it's fortunate because I don't have a lot of money, so I end up just replaying a lot of my old favorites most of the time, which is why my lists are probably so dang nostalgic. So today I went on to the next video in the list, which is Top 5 Villains, which I feel is way more fun anyway. I mean, everybody's going to be talking about their top 5 games of the year. Let's mix it up. Talk about bad guys. So I made this list a lot more personal and not necessarily who I think are the best villains, but who are the villains that I really enjoy. Number 5 is Lynx from Chrono Cross. Yeah, I brought Chrono Cross back up again. Random, right? I enjoy Lynx. When I was first playing through the game, he was this like really mysterious figure. He was like the Darth Vader. He was like kitty Darth Vader, you know? He'd show up and he'd fuck shit up and disappear. And then you get to play as him later in the game and kind of see how people react to him and what his world is like. And that's really cool, but his evil spirit goes into you, and so your body is doing evil things, and you're in his body, being treated like him, and yeah, Lynx, evil, crafty, I loved him. Number 4, would you kindly watch all of my Top 5 Wednesday videos? Yep, you guessed it, my number 4 is Atlas from BioShock. I will admit that I never actually played BioShock, it's not my kind of game, but I did watch my fellow castmate Spacegoon play it, sitting in the room watching him play it, and so I got a really good feel for the game, and especially for that delightfully sadistic villain. Oh, that ending, it just makes your heart kind of clench up, because you know that he got you so good. And he's such a great villain, and that's why he's on this list. Number 3, who could forget the one-winged angel Sephiroth? I wish I could play you his theme right now, but again, the YouTube goons would come and murder me. That's not something I want for me right now. But Sephiroth, we loved him. He's weird looking, and he has an awesome theme song and a really long sword. And what more do you really need from a bad guy? I mean, he was a badass. He was a badass with a song. And let's be honest, Cloud is great and all, but the real rock star of that game was Sephiroth. Okay, number 2 is kind of a 2-for-1. Have any of you guys watched our Let's Play of Borderlands 2? Because this is going to make a lot more sense if you have. This is a 2-for-1 villain. It is Handsome Jack / us from Borderlands 2, because yes, Handsome Jack is the villain of Borderlands 2, but as we discovered while we were playing through that game, the player characters are actually probably the villains in that story. Yes, Jack is bad and messed up, but some of the shit that we do is way worse. Go watch our Let's Play of it. You'll laugh as we come to this realization together that we are the villains, and that's why we, and tangentially Handsome Jack, get the number 2 spot. And my number 1 favorite villain, at least right now while I'm making this list, is GLaDOS from Portal and Portal 2. I think I have a thing for villains that like call you up and mock you as you go through your adventure, because we've got Atlas, we've got Handsome Jack, and now we've got GLaDOS. I like snarky villains, I like sassy villains, I like villains to put me down as I'm trying to get my job done. It just adds to their villainy, plus it makes me love them even more. So yeah, GLaDOS, the crazy singing robot potato from Portal, #1. There you go. I wish I could have added more. There were so many more great villains out there. This is what I got. But who are your favorite video game villains? I'm sure lots of people are going to be yelling at me that I left so-and-so off the list, but I don't care. Just tell me who your favorites are, and I'll mention them in an upcoming Top 5 Wednesday. And I hope that you all have a villainously great New Year. See you next time.